Well, hi, everyone. Today is February of 2025, and we have a very interesting planetary parade in the heavens. There's such a powerful energetic available to each of us now. It's almost palpable that the realms or the veils between the realms has completely thinned. So if you're experiencing very vivid dream time, or during your waking time that extraordinary or strange occurrences are happening, seems like that's all part of where our evolutionary curve is moving us toward on the spiral of evolution. So there's a part of me that says, okay, I signed up for this on a soul level. I wanted to be here and experience and witness this huge shift of all ages. There's another part of me that remembers actually being there and witnessing creation. Like, were you there? Were you there witnessing the creation, the sonic moment of all that is, that the beginning of Mother Earth, of Gaia? On a cellular level, you may be able to remember as well. And I don't know why I believe I remember or that I was there. It's just this knowing that I carry in my sense. It just makes like rational sense to me that if we truly are, as I was taught as a child, the sons and daughters of God, that we carry within us the fractal of all that is, the God particle. This idea that whether you're male or female, that's something that we get tangled up in, I think, here on planet Earth. Gender. It's deeper than that. For me, it's a feeling that we are moving energetically much more away from third dimensional polarity into this idea of the fourth and fifth dimensional beingness. So instead of gender, male or female, it seems to me that we are becoming much more in this idea of both. The angelic realms are both male, female. It's the union of the male, female principles. Um, and so when we talk even about the pronouns of they, instead of he or she, we, they, to me, when I hear that, it is calling into mind the idea of the angelic realms are neither singular, they're a collective. So we like to anthropomorphize the word angel into, Archangel Michael, let's say, the male energy that has the sword that will cut through and break free the chains or cut cords that no longer serve me. Well, that worked, I believed, in the Piscean era. But during the shift of ages, where we're in this threshold of who do we want to claim ourselves to be going forward, um, embracing that angelic aspect of yourself, the male, the divine male that is you, the divine feminine that is you. So let me go ahead and reframe that. The divine masculine that is you, and the divine feminine that is you. When we sit well with the fullness of who we remember ourselves to be, like the angels, but not quite an angel. There's something within us that separates us out from the angelic realms, and that is that spark of the God particle within us, the timeless, all that is, the sonic, beautiful sound of creation. We separate here in 3D. We're born into this dimension and we're given names. So some people say, well, I whispered my name into my mother's ear or my father's ear. So for me, being called Ursula, Ursula carries a sonic frequency. And if I want to be more Ursula or Ursie, I'm going to hold and flow into the sonic vowels in particular, Ursula, UUA, Uua, Uua. I know that sounds funny, but when I say that, I'm right away in Lemuria, practicing ancient Huna magic of calling myself into fullness, of calling myself into a greater alignment of beingness. Uua. So take a look. If you want to play this game of who are you sonically, just say your name phonetically and then take out the consonants. And you might be surprised at the sound you hear. So for me, my middle name is Marie. So Marie, Mary, Mare. That means the ocean, right? The mother, Mother Mary, but Mare. So then I take out the M and I'm left with A, take out the R, then I have IE, Aia, Aia. So Aia. There we go. So for me, it's almost like, okay, I don't know how to speak light language, but it's starting to sound like it. Aia, Aia. This is how I am phonetically and sonically, perhaps able to identify myself in 3D. Iya. So it's a game, and yet it's also embodying this other higher level wisdom. I know it's wild. I have this book. Okay. So I'm going to grab a book and I'll do a separate video where it says your name and some of the qualities and characteristics. So I think what I remember for Ursula is the unusual. So just knowing that I chose that name and all these years I've been trying to pretend I'm not that unusual. Well, who else talks about U'u'a'ia? U'u'a'ia. So Ursula Marie. My last names have changed. So I say thank you. And that's usually connected to the father side. So I'm just going with my first and middle name. And so play this game. You know, what did you name your children? Play that game. Are there some that are the same, as far as sound wise? Because in our core essence, we really break down to the sound of light, the frequency and channels of sonic vibration, that if everything is energy and we're saying our names and we take out the consonants, we're starting to speak galactically. We're starting to have the light language. The strength and the power of the heart is spoken through the vowels. Oh, and I'm hearing one more thing. This is why that word om, it I believe used to be aum. And earlier it was all A-E-I-O-U, all the consonants together. Aum. So interesting when you put all the consonants together and we condense it to aum, that perhaps we're calling in all of creation. The Om is the sound of creation. It's resonating in you. It's resonating in me. It is here in the collective. And we're dreaming ourselves into being. Anyway, thanks for joining me on the playground today. I'm just in awe with what's coming through. And so I'm allowing myself to have these little chants and rants and see what might want to come through. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you again next time on the Ascension Playground. Bye for now.